This is unironically the best cover Bae has ever sung. You hear that? You heard that? Jesus Christ. This is not this week. Oh, neither Dawn, I think. When was those two out? This was 5 months ago. I heard the whole thing. Right, I really like that cover. So, Ghost something? I don't know. Ghost. Well, damn it. Alright, cover. 100 Ghost Festival. Why did I click that? This is 2 years ago. What? Okay. The best instrumental of all time. Right. Time for the top 10. Maybe for my lack of knowledge in terms of SUBARU's music content, in the first line that I heard, it was like not as good as I think it would be. After listening to a little bit of that snippet, I kind of like it. Her voice is really joyful. A lot of like bouncy rhythm and that really soothing voice. Ironic for SUBARU's voice. Her voice is really smooth in terms of music. But when she talks it's a whole different person. But I would say I agree for that one being at the top 10. It's quite fun. Although I didn't really listen to the cover before, but for this tiny snippet, I actually quite liked it. Oh, wait, wrong one. This. Her voice is a little too strong on that song. Like, she really pushed her vocals to the point it is kind of like too loud. For a song like that, and she performed her vocals, her singing with this kind of tone, it was not bad, just inappropriate. Mildly agree. I wouldn't say that that cover song is like not enjoyable at all, but it was a little bit too powerful. For top 10 though. Huh. It's not bad, but it doesn't really have any shocking factor in terms of the song. Her vocal is really smooth. It's really pleasant. The mixing was really good. The production is really well done. The instrumental as well is really soft. It's really vibey as well. Just being on the top 10 though, I can't see why it's being on top 10. Although me myself wouldn't say I agree totally. I can see why. Mildly agree for me. Is Watame Michael Jackson? Oh, sorry. That one is interesting because the instrumental is super good. Super idol的笑容都没你的甜. And her vocal as well is really powerful. Her pronunciation of the English language is actually quite on point. Well, I am not exactly the person to say that, since sometimes my English pronunciation is also off for being a non-English speaker, but you know, you can hear it. You can hear it, right? But the vocal mixing though can be improved. So for it being on the top 10, was that a new song? That is a new song. So for it being on the top 10, I have to say I mildly disagree. I don't think that song is really appropriate to be on the top 10. But since it is like quite new, it made sense. But things make sense doesn't mean every person has to agree with the statement. So for me myself, personally, I would say I mildly disagree on that cover being on the top 10. Right? Sui says Martian Maximizer? That's interesting. I never heard of this one before. Why? Why? Why haven't I heard this one before? That is a mildly agree. I think I just have too high of an expectation when it comes to Suisei. So for her songs, her vocals being like really normal, being really average, I don't know. Personally, my favorite cover of Martial Maximizer is actually by someone that is not in hololive. It's Millie Parfait from Nijisanji. And the second one might be Anya. Suisei's version though, I mean, I just heard a tiny snippet. I didn't hear the whole thing. But I have to come clean. That is a mildly agree. I wouldn't agree all the way. It's like, it's okay. It's not like really shocking in any sort of way for it being the top 10. Top 10? Yeah, this one, the vocal is not powerful enough. I know what you might be thinking. You might be thinking, hey, just now you said Kanata's version is like way too powerful and this one is like not powerful enough. So what type of voice do you want? Listen to Crazy Oli's version, okay? I mean, it's definitely enjoyable. This cover song is definitely enjoyable. I don't think I have heard any cover song of Kyofu Orubaku that is not enjoyable. So for this one, being on the top 10 though. Being on the top 10 though? Top 10 though? That's kind of like the fake version of Nintendo. Top 10 though? Nah, mildly agree. I wouldn't say I strongly agree, but mildly agree. It's like, it's enjoyable. And that's all. That's just enjoyable. It doesn't add any flavor or any shocking factor inside the cover, but it is not bad. If I listen to it and you say it is like really, really good, you really liked it, I can understand. That is my opinion in terms of this cover song. Wait, what did it say? Not a single frame of that video was wasted. It's all pure gold. I mean, I could say the same for every single other Kyofu Orubaku's cover. Why did you, like, specifically set this one? It's weird for Kyofu Orubaku to add so much distortion. I don't know if that's like the auto-tune version of the distortion, or did they just add distortion itself on it? But it sounded not bad though. It's like, it's a weird direction for you to go there, but it sounded pretty good. It sounded actually pretty decent. You know what? That one I actually have to give it to agree. Yeah, I agree with that one. That cover is actually pretty good, in my opinion. Alright, for Chloe's version of Idol, like I said, I really like the vocals, but in terms of the production, it's actually quite muffled. And also the instrumental, wait, the instrumental. Let me look at the instrument. Let me listen to the instrumental again. In terms of the instrumental, the end is actually quite good. I kind of like the end. Just the rest is like, eh. It's just, eh. Alright, the vocal, really good. The production, quite muffled. The instrumental, it's also not my favorite. Mildly agree. Iris's vocal is not too bad. The production is also not too bad. Only the instrumental is quite a hit or miss. You know what? Chloe's version, mildly disagree. For it being on the top second, I have to go with mildly disagree. Ojo-sama! Ayame's soft voice coupled with her uniform adds to her cuteness. Also really love the MV. Not just the MV. The song itself. Ayame chose to cover this song. It's a W selection. Her voice suit this song a lot. This one I have to go with agree. Oh, agree. Yeah, I agree that one. So yeah, this is my tier list for this particular video. For the most viewed cover song this week.